So this is Matt Donegan from Business Spotlight. I'm here with Ayşe. Ayşe, can you tell us who you are, what you do, and how long you've been doing it for, please?
Hi, Matt. Thank you. Of course, I can. I'm Ayşe. I'm originally from Turkey and now running a business in Turkey and also in the UK, in London. And we are making the name of our company is Ottan. And we are making high quality building materials by upcycling food and agricultural waste. We do products, materials for building, furniture, and automotive industries. And I've been working on this project for 7 years, but our company is active for 2 years.
So I've obviously checked out your products. I've checked out your website, and I've spoken to you before, and I'm really excited about what you guys are doing. It's something that's a real interest to me, and I think it should be an interest to everybody. Are you seeing a lot of demand in the marketplace for your product?
Actually, we do. And we are having a lot of demand from companies, from automotive industry, from construction industry, like luxury brands, mostly architecture and design companies. Of course, we're having this demand from designers like me, because in the beginning I developed these materials for my own projects. I'm originally an industrial product designer, and yeah, I can say that other designers love the products and they want to use it, and it's very exciting and happy for me.
But so exciting. You look really enthusiastic about the business. What made you start it in the first place?
Because I wanted to make a business, a purposeful business, and I wanted to make products that people love, and products for the people's health and well-being, and also products good for the nature. I didn't want to compromise the nature. I wanted to complement the nature, and created materials that makes people happy, and I can say that. And also we're preserving the nature and the waste. Actually, the waste products are our resources. And we see the beauty in these wastes, and we make use of it as a we transform it to a material that can serve in many different areas of life.
So I've looked on your website, I've checked out some of your products. I think they're really cool. There are some statistics on your website that I found fascinating with regards to the reduction in energy that's required in order to produce the materials, in the effectiveness of the recycling. Can you give me any statistics, any facts about your product that you think our viewers will be interested in?
Yeah, of course. We have a very wide product range made from eggshells, hazelnut shells, pistachio shells, fruit peels, and now we are scaling those materials one by one. And first of these materials is called eggy, and it is made from eggshells. Basically, base is eggshells, and we can replace ceramics with this material, and we can use it as tiles on walls or as countertop in the kitchen, for example. And we use about 85%, more than 85% eggshells in this materials, and we decrease energy 95%. Those are approximate calculations for sure.
That's amazing.
And water about 80%. So
That's absolutely
It's
amazing. I mean, I've been sneaky. I've been reaching around in your on your website trying to find out more and more about your products, and I've got to say I'll be passing the information about your products onto some of my clients and some of my friends as well. So when you started it, what made you start the business, and what's it been like? Has it been like a hockey stick in terms of growth? Has it been a slow build? Are you expecting that giant hockey stick soon? I mean, we were talking earlier and you were saying that you're struggling to meet demand. How quickly are you seeing the business grow at the moment?
um it's go slowly and steady, um because it's a business based on production, and it's an industry business. We're trying to transform the industry and the production and consumption systems somehow. So those relations and building a business like this, and an international business, and it was totally new. I mean, when I first started, there wasn't any companies like us doing that kind of trying to do that kind of transformation and those materials, from waste to industry, to building industry, and in this niche. So I had to learn. I had to explore and discover everything on my own. There wasn't a role model, so it took a while to understand the markets, understand the demand, and create a business models, and I made thousands of plans, so it took some time. But now it's pretty mature, I think. I know the next steps. Now it's going to go much faster than before, because we're in a kind of a turning point. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And after this, I think it's going to go much faster, but it's not like it's like I mean, I want to grow the business with partners in different regions in the world, so that we can impact. We can expand the impact much easier and faster. So
Okay.
that's the key.
Okay. So having said that, I mean, it really does look like you've got a product that can expand into international markets. It's flexible. It's in a huge growth sector. What are the challenges that you've got? Most businesses that we speak to, the challenges lie in one of three things. It's either the amount of time and resource that the company has. It'll be their team. How good are their team? How are the team driven to succeed? Is the structure right? Have they got the right talent in place? And the last thing is cash. It's money. Is the business generating enough, and does it have the financial resources in order to develop it in the way that the owners want? What's your biggest challenge at the moment? It can be one of those three things, or it could be something else. What's keeping you awake at night?
I can say that it's money. It's the investment. I mean, this is one of the reasons why we moved to the UK, because in Turkey, investments in sustainable business is quite rare, and also most of our customers are from the UK market. They're UK companies.
Yeah.
So there were two main reasons. Yeah, we struggled a lot here, but it's going really good compared to our past experiences.
Yeah.
But still, it's the finance to start the engine, because, as I said, we have a lot of customers waiting in the queue just for us to. I mean, we have a list of now 50 to 100 corporate customers. I mean, and those companies are very, very big and well-known companies. And I know after this, that this business is generating revenue itself, and just to make it sustainable, we need resources, because before we tried, and we've seen that the demand is accelerating very fast, so that we need to be prepared for it. And this we're now in the middle of our fundraising round, and this raise will guarantee us to sustain the growth of the business, because if you know, I mean,
Absolutely.
it's
Absolutely. Grow. It's expensive to grow a business, but I do think that you have the type of business which has the potential for explosive growth. Of course, explosive growth sometimes requires some very dynamic capital behind it. So, but having said that, I think you've got a really exciting product in a really exciting market that the world really needs. So I'm very hopeful for your ability to generate that investment. So, are you on track for your growth goals? Putting aside the finances, are you seeing the type of growth that you envisage for the company?
I missed the last sentence you said. Can you repeat it, please?
Yes. Are you on track for your growth goals? When you envisage where you would be a year ago, are you there now, or have you surpassed that, or how is that working?
I can say we're on track in some points, but maybe not in track. We'll see in 1 to 2 months after this investment round. It's one of our KPIs for sure.
Right.
I can say we're back in track if in terms of investment,
Yeah.
but and business relations and demand, customer base, potential customer base, and customer base, we're much far from my dreams. I mean, it's
Wow.
better.
Okay. I mean, when we spoke earlier, you were saying about how demand is outstripping supply. That's both a brilliant and a terrible thing to happen for a business, but you have got, it's a business in its infancy, so you kind of expect some of that. I mean, if you have a product where your customers are trying to rip it out of your arms, then you're doing okay. So a couple of more questions, and so what plans have you got that you'd like to share with us?
I don't know. We have a lot of plans, but something very special.
You've got new
I'm
product.
very excited.
Is that right? Do you have a new product range coming to market? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm. It's not a new product range, but it's it's going to be our first tested, certified, and very a product can be that we're producing in very high amounts, so that we can supply.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for this because until today we had a supply problem, but now we can meet the demand with this product range.
Brilliant.
At least, and it's I've been waiting for this for a long time. It's going to
That's
be
really good news. So a couple other questions. If you're going to go back to when you were 18, or rather, what would you tell from here? What would you tell your 18-year-old self? What would you say to your 18-year-old self about the business journey?
About the business journey. I would tell her to love herself and prioritize her well-being and health, because yeah, that's more important than the business and everything else.
Yeah. I love the fact that you've got a purpose to what you do. I love the fact that you've nailed the why. You know, the Simon Sinek book, Start With Why, is a great book because it basically it's the foundation for a great business, and you've got that, and that's really exciting. I love that. So one final question before I let you off the hook. What's the biggest lesson that you've learned over the last few years?
Mm. Yeah, I think I'm going to say something very similar. It's a very exciting journey. First, I wanted to share this because you're having a lot of experiences, and I can say it's exactly as I dreamed, because I started dreaming when I was less than 18.
Wow.
And it's happening exactly as I wish. I can also say this. It's, of course, there are a lot of struggles, but
Yeah.
I'm happy about it. And the biggest lesson is just to stay mindful and enjoy the moment and keep going. I answered this question similar as what would you say to your 18
Yeah.
self, but I mean, I realized that I'm missing. Sometimes you run and you need to slow down. You need to stop to realize. And my current challenge, I can say, is that slowing down again and again, and releasing stress, and seeing clearly everything from a wider perspective, and managing the situations.
Yeah. Managing the moment, staying in the moment. That's a great tip. So look, thank you so much for your time. I wish you continued success with your business. Love to hear how you guys are getting on, how you're developing, how your business journey is developing, and we really have to keep in touch. So thank you so much. Ayşe, have a great business journey, and I wish you all the best in the world.
Thank you so much.